Thank you for coming to my channel, and I want to acknowledge that currently where I'm at, I am inhabiting lands from the Dakota and Anishinaabe people, and I just wanted to take some time and acknowledge that, and also remind you that you probably are on stolen land. If you're anywhere in the Americas, you're on stolen land, and definitely do that research about who were the original people on your land, and really take time and acknowledge that and what has happened and where we are now and how much further we need to go. Let's get back into the video. Hey y'all, just wanted to remind you that I have a Patreon, and I have, I think, about 6 tiers, as you can see right here, ranging from $1 to $35. I also have a Discord that goes along with it, and it is popping over here in the Discord. So if you want to consider supporting me, consider Patreon. Also, you can consider Ko-fi as well. I started a Ko-fi a couple days ago to help fundraise for the Black Aweenathon 2022, and also some other things. I just have one tier or one membership right now, and it's a $3 tier, but you can donate whatever you want or support me in any way you want. Thank you. There are so many ways to support my channel, and those links are in the description box below. Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and welcome back. It's been a long time since I've done a sit down video, so I would like to talk about some things today. I want to supplement Ashley from Bookish Realm announcement recently, and I just want to tell y'all what's happening. She already let y'all know the meat and the bones, but just want to let y'all know that I will be participating in that book club with her. I am super excited, and I just want to give you a quick overview of the comics and graphic novels that we will be doing for the read along. I'm going to put all of the names of things, and I'm going to try to add a link as well in the description box below, so bear with me. So next month we will be reading Bitterroot volume 1 through 3, and this will be by David F. Walker, Chuck Brown, and Sanford Greene. So Bitterroot pretty much just follows the story of this family as they're trying to figure out how to navigate and use root magic. It's a really good graphic novel. If you read my review online, you know how much I feel about it. So that's one I just want to talk about. The other ones, I barely know what's going on, and I'm just going to be as new as you, trying to figure that out. In January, we will be reading a graphic novel, The Complete Persepolis. I've not heard anything about this. I have seen it on Booktube occasionally, I think, but I haven't heard much about it, so I'm excited to read that one in January. And just so you know, all the dates are to be discussed, but I'm just letting you know the months in which they will be live, or there will be a live show about it. Also, that book is by Marjane Satrapi, so please look out for that as well. So now we've talked about December being comics and January being graphic novels. Going back to comics, in February of 2022, we'll be reading Far Sector, and I'm excited to read that because I have a few friends who already read it and loved it, and it's N.K Jemisin. Sorry y'all, I had to step out, put the naked bee on these lips because the struggle was real, and I was like, if I lick my lips one more time, it's going down. Okay. So in March, we will be reading Sheets and Delicates. Those two are graphic novel. I believe them to be middle grade as well. And the author and illustrators are Brenna Thummler. So I'm excited to read those because if I like them, I also want to recommend them to my little nieces and nephews. So then we're going to Marvel. And we're going to read Miss Marvel volume 1, 2, and 3, specifically the G. Willow Wilson run. So be on the lookout for that as well. In May, we're going to read The Best We Could Do by Thi Bui. I truly enjoyed that graphic novel. It was actually the first graphic novel I ever read, and also It's in my like little profile pic for my channel, so I'm excited to return to that. We're also going to read Snapdragon, which I truly enjoyed as well and can't wait to reread that, by Kat Leyh or Lee. And then we're also going to read How to Be Ace. So let me break that down. In May, we are reading The Best We Could Do. Then that's a graphic novel. Then in June, we'll be reading Snapdragon and How to Be Ace, which will be in June. And then in July, we're going back to comics, right? And we'll be reading Something Is Killing the Children. Y'all, I'm ready. I am beyond ready for that. And then in August, we'll be reading 2 again, similar to July. Oh, similar to June, sorry. In August, we'll be reading Watchmen and V for Vendetta, which are both comics. And Watchmen and V for Vendetta, I think, is written by Alan Moore. And Something Is Killing the Children, just wanted to go back to that, is written by James Tynion IV. So get on that. In September, we're going back to graphic novels, and we'll be reading I Am Wild Seed by Sharon Lee de la Cruz. I don't know why that took me so long to say, Sharon Lee de la Cruz. And then in September, we'll also be reading Lolo Woods by Carmen Maria Machado. So that's going to be great. And then October, we'll be reading volume 1 through 6 of the Loc'D. So I don't know if any y'all saw the Netflix situation, but I did. Loved it. I heard that the comics are more dark, so that's something to look forward to. Also, all those comics are written by Joe Hill and illustrated by Gabriel Rodriguez. And then in November, we will be reading all 4 volumes of A Girl Called Echo, which I truly enjoyed. And it's about this girl named Echo who's kind of like having headaches, or when she goes to sleep, she goes back in time and she learns about her ancestors. She's Métis, and she learns about like the Métis struggle and the historical trauma that the Métis had with colonizers up in Canada. So that was very interesting to read, and I didn't know much about Métis culture until reading this book, so I truly appreciated that about this book. And this book gives you like facts, like there's sections of the comics where it's like in 18 this happened, and then at the end of the comics it like gives you this chronological order about things that happen. So I really thought that was very informative. And then as of now, we don't have a pick for December. So now I just went through all the comics for you. In this video, like I said before, I won't be having the pictures of the comics up. I will have them linked below so that you can check that. And just let me know if you're excited for the realm of comics. When are you going to participate? Do you plan on participating every day? I know that it was very important for Ashley to make sure that all of these comics were accessible. So also let us know that if you feel like some of them aren't accessible to you, if you find that it's hard for you to figure out where they're at. People who are not from the United States of America, let me know how you get your comics and your graphic novels. I know here we looked on Hoopla for most of these, and I think all of them, if not most of them, you can find on Hoopla. So definitely let me know what you think, and I'm excited, and I will see you next month. We're in November. I will see you in December when we start our first comic, Bitter Root Volume 1, 2, and 3 by David F. Walker, Chuck Brown, and Sanford Greene. They are the authors, and the illustrators are Rico Renzi and Sanford Greene. So hey, so I was able to make this bookshop.org kind of collective of all the graphic novels and mangas that we'll be reading for the realm of comics. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find A Girl Called Echo, but if you're interested in purchasing any of these comics and graphic novels,
please hit the link to this bookshop in the description box below and let me know if you're having any trouble with accessing it or if there's any issue at all.
That is all the information I have for you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment anything that you feel below, and have a wonderful day. Bye!